Hello, today we will be studying about the loops in Python. Okay, this is a session 4 of our Python, and loops are an important topic to be studied in Python. Okay, in every programming language, we will be having loops. Why we are using these loops in general means in order to execute some task continuously. Okay, for example, if you want to continue a task for say many times, n number of times, if you want to program it again and n number of times, that is a very difficult task. For in order to avoid that problem, we are using loops in Python. Okay, so we can learn loops one by one. Okay, okay, first we are learning about while loop. Okay, the main syntax of this while loop is while. Okay, then why we are using this while loop? Okay, this sentence is very important. That is, in Python, when you use this while loop execute a block of statements repeatedly. Yeah, this is the function of loops in general. It will execute a block of statement repeatedly. In a while loop means this in case of while loop, this block of statements will be executed repeatedly until a given condition is satisfied. That means we will give a condition. When it is satisfied, when that condition is satisfied means this loop, these statements get executed again and again. Okay, when that condition that we give become false means it will stop at that time. That is the use of the while loop. Okay, as I already told, the syntax is while while only. Okay, now we can study this with an example. Okay, yes, look at this example. This example is a very basic example used for studying this while loop. I'll show that. Yes, here we can see that here this is while count less than 3. First we will give count equal to 0. That means we are starting from 0. Okay. Now we are providing a while loop. That means count less than 3. When it is less than 3 means what should happen? That is what we are saying. Okay. When the count is less than 3, it should print the hello gig. Okay. This is important. And how this is adding means this count is equal to count plus 1. That means initially the count is 0. Okay. When it is 0, it will check, it will go to this while loop and it will check if whether that value is less than 3. Yes, 0 is less than 3. Then it will print this term, any text what we have here. In this case, it is hello gig. Okay. Now, then next number how it is getting means here we have count equal to count plus 1. So what will happen? Count initially is 0. Next one will be 0 plus 1. That is 1. Now it will check, it will go to this while loop and it will check whether the 1 is less than 3. Yes, if this condition is satisfied, then it will print this one. Okay, it will continue until it is up to 2 only. Why? Because if it is 3 means 3 is not less than 3. So that condition is not executed. Only up to 2 this condition will be satisfied. That this term is for 0, this is for 1, and this is for 2. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, now next one is else statement. Okay, we can use else statement with while loop. While loop, as I already told, it will execute a block of conditions until if any situation comes whether the condition that we told is not satisfied. Up to the condition which is not satisfied, this block of text will repeat. As I already told. Okay. Now, if I use this else statement, okay, then what will happen? Then if you use this else statement, then this statement will be executed only when our while condition become false. While condition means there will be a set of instructions that will be followed when the condition is true. When it is false means it will stop. Okay. When it is false only, it will stop in the case of while statement. If we use else statement along with the while loop means when it is false, then the conditions in the else statement will operate and that will take. Look here in this example, it will be very clear. Okay, if first is if condition. In this, if this is okay, we can use it with while, or we can use it with the if also. If I give if condition, under this if condition there are some statements. Okay, it will, if these statements will continue again and again until it is what we can say, it is until whenever it is true. When it is false means it will execute the statement under this else. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, then it is if we can use this similar to if condition, we can use while also. It is similar only. Okay, now here, look here, this is a case of while. Okay, where we are having a while condition, and this condition will be continued to execute. When a particular condition is false means, then the condition or instructions under this else will continue. Okay, I hope that is very clear. Okay, yeah, this is a else with while. We are doing an exercise combining else with while. Okay, look here, count. This is the same example that I already told. Count is equal to 0. That is initial condition is 0. Okay, while count is less than 3. That means, as I told in the first example, this count is equal to count plus 1. So what will happen? First initial condition count is 0. Okay, then it will check where this while condition, while loop. This loop it will check. It will check the 0 is less than 3. Yes, it is correct. Then if this condition is correct, then what will happen? It will print this term. Okay, hello geek. Okay, then next what will happen? Then it count is equal to count plus 1. Initially count is 0. Then next is 0 plus 1 1. Next condition the count will be 1, and you check 1 is less than 3. Yes, it is less than 3. Then this condition printing of this hello geek will continue. It's like it will continue from 0 to 2, 0 1 2. Okay, 3 will not come by because 3 is not less than 3. Okay, this much it is clear. Okay, now when this condition is false, then we are printing in a else block. That means when it is 3 means, if we have only this while loop means, when it is 3 means it will just stop. That's it. But when you add this else statement means, when it is 3 or more than 3 means, it will print in else block also. Okay, yes, here we can say this in else block. Okay, now coming, we can use single statements in while block. Okay, that means if just like if we have used if statements now. Okay, we can use if, and while block also we have used. Okay, you can see this example. Okay, look here, 1 second, and show that. Yes, count is 0. That this is our initial condition. Okay, while count is equal to 0, print hello geek. That means our initial condition is 0, and it will check this condition, while condition, and it is equal to 0, then it will print this term. Okay, that will this. Okay, that means, what is this importance of this means, we can instead of giving a series of steps, we can just give one step only. Look here, in the previous case, here count equal to 0, and it will check up to it is 3. Here we have given condition count equal to 0, so there is only one condition. That is why here the name single statement. Only one statement is present, and that single statement also we can give under the while loop. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, now another loop, that is we studies else. You can use this else statement with the for loops. Okay, I'll show that with an example. Okay, else with the for. Okay, first we have saved a list of 3 words. Okay, that is clear. Now what will happen? Look here, for we are using for loop here. I'll say what will happen for loop. Okay, in this for loop, I am giving index in range length of list. The length we have already studied. Length means how many characters or how many words are there in the list. Look here, in this list we have three words or 3 characters, that is geeks, for, and geeks. Okay, now it is 3. Okay, now it is checking for loop, that is index in range length of list. That means in the range length of the only 3 will be coming. Okay, as I told, then print list of index. Okay, then we are using else along with the for also. look here what will happen. It will print geeks 4 and geeks, because this we told that if print list of index, that means this index is in the range that is length of the list. Okay, that means here the length is 3. Okay, if it is in this range, means it will print every index. So it will print each words. Okay, geeks 4 and geeks. Then if it is if that index is more than 3, means if it is 4, means then it will come to this else statement. That if statement will stop, and it will else statement will come, that is it will print inside else block. Yes, that's why here come inside else block. Okay, now coming to break statement. Okay, break statement means if you want to stop a loop, means we have to give some what we can say, some condition or some statement we have to give. So breaking a loop, we are using this Python break statements. Okay, there are different statement. We have break statement, pass statement, continue statement, and all. But a very important one is break statement. We will be studying mainly about break statement. I will show this with a figure. Okay. Then what will happen with break statement means, look here. Okay. If this is a set of conditions. Okay. It can be for loop or any other loop. Okay. If this condition is satisfied, if it is there is a group of conditions here. Okay, then when it is executed, if it is false, means it will exit loop. Generally it is only if you, in case of while loop, if it is false, means it will exit loop. Okay, and if this condition is true, then it will break. We are programming it such that this condition should be, if it is true, means it should break the statement. Okay, okay, then what will happen, like that only this is operating. Then remaining body of the loop, first what will happen, first statement comes, and if it is false, means it will exit loop. If that is true, means then that statement execution will be breaked. Okay, now what will happen, remaining body of the loop will be there. Now that will again continue this like. Okay, I hope this is understood. Now syntax is just this term break, break. Okay, we can study this with an example. It will be become more clear. Okay, look here, we in this we have stored s is equal to geeks for geeks. This is a string. Okay, string will be always, as I told, it will be enclosed within a double colon or semicolon. Okay, how we can use this break means, I'll show this an example. Instead of that one, this will be very clear for you. Okay, now look here, for we are using for loop here, for letter in s, a print letter. Okay, what will happen is in s. Okay, what will happen, look here, this we have already stored this yes. We are asking this to print this letter in s, and the condition is we want to break. When we want to break, if letter is equal to e, that means we have to print each letter, and if it is e, or if the letter is yes, means then it should break. Okay, yes, look here, this our statement is geeks for geeks. First it will look for g, it will g, and it will print that letter. Now it comes to e, then our condition is, if it is e, means we want to break. That is our output is, look here, so that output, then it will be very clear. Yes, yes, once again, yes, look here, it is g, next one is e. Then what will happen, it will not continue, it will stop here. Then if it is stopping, means it should print. We are also giving that one, that means we are if it is, look here, one second, I'll take that. Yes, we are up to e, it will continue. If it is e, means it will break, it is break at e. Okay, now what is if print, then after that it will print, after breaking it will print out of for loop. Okay, so that's why it is showing like this. Okay, out of for loop. One more program is that you just look, see, it is similar to this one only. Okay, now next important topic is switch case in Python. Okay, switch case means it is a replacement. Okay, that means what we can say is, we have in other programming languages use this switch case. In Python, this switch or case statement is not there. Okay, so this thing or this function of this switch or case statement can be done using dictionary mapping. Okay, I'll show this with an example, then it will be clear. Okay, look here. Here, what is happening because this look here. What we want is we want to convert numbers into strings. That means like this. If it is if you give zero means to come convert into string, that will write zero like this. This one means it will give string as ONE. This is our what argument, or this is our statement. Okay, or our condition. Okay, this is our, that means we are defining first number to strings. That is like this. Okay, this is switcher. Okay, we are enclosing this one. This is our condition. That is, we are giving it as switcher. We can give any other names. Okay, now what we want, what we want means, okay, if this is like this, that means if the number is if it is 0, if it is 1, if it is 2, it should give output as this, like. Okay, now what we want is, okay, okay, look here. Now what we want is, this is a driver program. That means this is return switcher dot get argument nothing. That means if the number is not 0, 1 and 2 means this should be running. Okay, if it is 1 second, I'll take that. Okay, if it is like this, first condition, if our number is 0, 1 and 2 means it should print like this. Okay, this is our first condition. We are giving it under this switcher. Okay, if it is not this one means, then what it return, look here, return switcher dot get argument nothing. That means this condition will give, if it is not 0, 1, 2 means it will give, it will print as, it will give us nothing. Okay, now this is the program. Okay, if name equal to main, main means our main program there, and argument equal to 0, then what is it, print numbers to string. This is the condition. Okay, look here, then what will happen if you execute this program means print numbers to string. This is our if name equal to main, this means what will happen, this is what will happen, because if you run that one means this switcher, this one will execute. That means if it is 0 means it will print 0, if it is 1 means it will print 1, 2 means 2. This is our main program. That's why, that is because that we are using this here main. That means if name means equal to main, that means here we are running our main program, and we are starting with the argument is 0. Okay, if it is 0 means, look here, if it is 0 means it will print as this one. If it is 1 means 1, 2 means 2. Okay, now what will happen if it is not that we have given here? That means return switcher dot get argument nothing. This will be obtained when it is not that value. That means 0, 1, 2. And if you give this one means print the numbers to strings argument means it will either print 0, 1, 2, 3. If it is not that condition means it will print this one. Okay, I hope this much it is clear, and thank you.